Okay. This is Aaron Kramer, and I'm interviewing Perry McCutchen. Let's see. Do you have anything you want to say?
Just introduce myself.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Perry McCutchen. I'm unit leader of the visualization unit in the planning division of Highways in Charleston headquarters.
Okay. I worked under Perry for a summer as a temp, with some work complete, a little bit incomplete. And that's basically the connection between the two. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. First off, how long have you worked for Division of Highways?
Since 2008, so going on 11 years now.
All right. Could you give me a quick explanation of your work?
Sure. What we do here primarily is we take proposed project proposals and we make images out of them to help the public visualize what the project is going to look like when it's completed. So we'll take photographs. There's other techniques we use, but generally we'll take photographs and then we'll make 3D models of the proposals and we'll composite them into the photo and try to make it look as real as we can for public meetings and other types of things, so the public can better understand the proposal without having to go and look at plan sheets and different high-level engineering drawings. We're trying to give them a visual image of what it'll look like.
Right. Well, what is your part specifically in the planning division?
Well, I'm unit leader of that unit that's responsible for that. We do other things here, different project management type things too, but that's our primary function.
Okay. You mostly just overlook. And
I got two other guys here, and we tackle projects as they come.
Sounds like it's a lot of work.
Can be.
Yeah. So what challenges do you normally face in the workplace? Or just in your field in general?
In that field, time.
Time
Probably
constraints.
like everybody else, time constraints, especially when the public meeting's set.
Mm-hmm.
Like that gets published and, venues get scheduled and that kind of thing. And if that happens, then we're on a hard deadline at that point. So if we run out of time, we run out of time. There's no more.
Finished project is what you have.
Right.
I understand that. So how long did it take to acquire the skills that you've learned in and out of education to get to here?
Well, for the work I'm doing now, specifically for the visualization work, I'm a civil engineer,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done engineering in the past, site development type engineering for Lowe's stores and Hampton Inns and all those things, for land development type jobs. But when I came here, I'd already sort of developed I guess you'd say a hobby
Mm-hmm.
for 3D software and that kind of thing, and they needed there was a federal requirement to do visualization on projects, so they needed somebody to head that up. So I came in, and at that point I already had a sort of an enthusiast level
Right.
knowledge of 3D software. So that started probably in 2005-ish.
So there was an interest before the work.
Absolutely.
How could your field of work, specifically, I guess, visualization, how could that be applied to other lines of work?
I think it's, in this day and age, it's very important with the advent of the internet and YouTube and all the different things, Twitter, all of that, I mean, you see all the different images. I mean, we're heavily visual in this day and age, and I think you could apply just about anything. I mean, you could do infographics on data, which we've done here actually. It could be applied anywhere where you need to visually describe something complex, and you take it and you boil it down into one single image that anybody can take one look at, and they can understand relationships between things, or the scale of something in terms of the project. How big's this bridge and how long is it and what's it going to look like? Those kind of things. It can help in any industry. Product visualization is another one where we don't do any of that here, but it's prototypes.
Right.
Put build those in 3D first and render those. Apple does that with their iPhones, when they're developing those and things. So it's I think it's a vital step in any industry.
It's big now, definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
What drove you to pursue this line of work specifically?
Just my love for it, my enthusiasm for it, and I've always been sort of amazed and excited about being able to make anything in 3D and render it and make it look real, and the sense of accomplishment when you do something like that.
Yeah.
And it's finished. It's hard work, and sometimes it's tedious. It takes a long time, but it never fails. At the very end, when the final image comes out, it's always worth it to me.
There's a part of you in it, basically.
Right. And it's always worth it to me.
Right.
I haven't completed a single project where I said that wasn't worth all the time I put in it. I just like it that much, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I guess what advice could you give to someone who wants to pursue what you do?
First, I would say love it. I think that's important because you're going to spend a lot of time in it, and the software is so complex. Maybe not complex, that's probably not the right word. It's so deep, so many different things it can do, and different methods for doing this and that. You're just going to have to explore, and to do that and to spend the time without driving yourself crazy and burning yourself out, you're going to need a love for it.
Right.
And an amazement to get in there and do it, and to do the research and to watch all the YouTube videos and all that.
Every tutorial.
And it sort of snowballs once you get started, and you understand, well, this is how it works. Then you just start accelerating.
You start streamlining your work.
Right,
Yeah.
the curve goes way up. Before long, you're an expert.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes dedication, a love for it, and time.
Dedication, love, and time.
That's right.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
And thank you for taking your time to answer these.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
This is, once again, Aaron Kramer and
Perry McCutchen.
all right. Thank you.